You're welcome to today's video. I'm going to take you through steps in how to convert your normal video into a 4K quality using Capcut. This will make your video look more enhanced, just as the clip we saw in the beginning of this video. So pick up your phones and open up Capcut. Well, if you don't have Capcut installed on your phone, I'm going to leave a link to where you can download the latest version of Capcut in the description of this video. So if you don't have Capcut, you probably have to pause this video, head to the description of this video to download the latest version of Capcut so we could continue with the steps. So at this point, I'm just going to assume you've done all this and you are ready with the steps. So once your Capcut is open, you would have to create a new project. So once the video is selected, you would have to add it to your timeline. You would first have to scroll to the end of the video to delete the Capcut watermark. So once that is done, you would have to come to the editing options down here to select adjust. And inside adjust, you would have to look for an option called graph. That is where we're going to start with our first major edit. So in graph, we are going to change the direction of all these colors to the opposite. So just move this and bring this down here. Come to red, move this up and bring this down here. Then we'll come to greens, we move this up and bring it down here. Okay, then we'll come to blues as well, move the blues up and then bring this side down. So once this is complete, we are good to move to the next step. So at this point, we've made our first adjustment and it's making the video look very horrible, but don't worry, we're going to fix that in a minute. So the next step will be going to video effects to add blur to this adjustment. So we have video effects here, we'll just click on it. So we're going to look for an effect called blur to add it to our video. So once you add it, you would have to adjust it to the same length of the video. So I'll just drag it to the end of the video, then you stop. So once you have added a blur, you would have to come to the top here to export your clip. And at this point, your video is ready for the 4K magic look. But before that, support this channel by subscribing to it. I make videos like this on how to get the best out of apps. Don't also forget to turn on the notification bell so that anytime I post a video, you will be notified. So once our export is complete, we'll just click on done and open another project. We are going to go through the same process like we just did, but this time a little bit different. So we'll just scroll to the first video we uploaded, then select it and add it to the timeline. Again, you would have to come and delete the watermark logo at the end of the video. So once that is done, you just add the video you just exported as an overlay. So just click on overlay and add up that video. This is it here. It might not conform with the actual ratio of your first video, so you would have to click on it and scale it up. So once it's scaled up, you'd have to come to the editing options down here to click on blend so that it will blend both the top video and the down videos together. But in some cases, you might have an option called splice instead of the blend, or even a different name altogether. But what is important is that you would have to look out for this symbol where these two boxes are connecting to each other. So once it opens, you are going to see a lot of effects. So scroll to an effect called bend, then you select it. And you would have to reduce the intensity of the bend to 25. Then finally, you'd have to upload an overlay of a white background. I'll also leave a link to where you can download the white background in the description of this video. So tap on overlay and add the background. So here is it. So I'll just add it. Then you would have to adjust the background to the length of the video. And also you'd have to scale up the background to cover the entire dimension of the video. Then once more, select the white background and come and click on blend. This time we are going for an effect called overlay. So once you click on overlay, you would now have to come and click on the main video to apply your final adjustments. So at this point, you would increase brightness a little. Exposure a little. You would want to increase saturation to a little. Also increase sharpness to a little. Then you would want to reduce highlights. These are depending on your preference. You would also want to reduce the temperature or maybe even increase it a little. So once you are okay with your adjustments, you are done. Thank you for watching, and if this tutorial was helpful, don't forget to leave this video a like. That's your way of encouraging me to keep making videos of this kind. I'll also leave a link to my Telegram channel in the description of this video. I usually upload wallpapers for your Android home screen customization.